Hi, Intuitive D, 1111 here, Dionna here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our Namasté Seed family, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you guys for taking time to like the videos that you enjoy, as well as subscribing. We cut up in the comments. I read every single one. Thank you guys for leaving the comments, even if I don't get a chance to reply to them all. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is a wild ass spread. Okay, and I'm going to tell you right now that there is somebody, and you know, they're waking up to something, because it says I'm wide awake now. Okay, and they really feel like they screwed up. Okay, it could be different for all of you, but what I am seeing is that for some of you guys, you were dealing with someone where I feel like you were very emotionally invested in the situation, and it's like this person, either they were misleading, or they had another situation that they still needed to get out of, or maybe they weren't sure whether or not they wanted to be single or actually be with you, or maybe it was the fact that they were non-committal. For some of you guys, you can add a dose of, I don't know, gambling addictions, or maybe drinking here and there, substances here and there, whatever the situation is. Somebody knows good and well that you guys deserve better than how they treated you. Okay, and I feel like someone's going through a dark night of the soul. There is some type of revelation that somebody is having, and they really just don't want to accept that a situation is, I mean, I feel like you guys have learned your lessons. Maybe this person turned their back on you, or you could have been, maybe you were forced to walk away from a situation, because I feel like somebody was giving you mixed signals. And, you're not going to settle for less than what you deserve. You guys have a heart of gold, right? You guys are very kind and generous beings. And I feel like you were investing a lot, right? Your time, your love, your energy, and into a situation. You're very consistent. You're very loyal. You're very stable. A lot of you guys are working on, building your finances, building your legacy, right? I do feel like some of you guys were dealing with someone where they really were making it seem like they knew what it is that they wanted. And I do believe somebody has emotions for you, but I feel like for some of you guys, it could have been the audacity where it's like somebody, they didn't really want you moving on, but at the same time, it's like, whether they were in a relationship or single, it's like they were moving like they were single. And whoever this person is, I'm picking up on, okay, it says it doesn't feel right being apart from you. So there is somebody that wants to pop up, okay, or they want a phone call, or they want to be unblocked, or they want to have some type of connection with you guys. For some of you guys, they really just might pop up on your ass. And this person does miss you, okay? It says, I miss everything about you. Your eyes, your smile, your voice, your scent, your touch. I'm missing everything. But I feel like this is someone that wants to come in with an apology, because, they're over here feeling Robin Thicke, lost without you, can't help themselves. Okay. And there's a lot of joy and stability that you brought to this person's life, or these people's life, because for some of you, it could be multiple different exes that I'm picking up on. And I do feel like someone realized that they fumbled an emperor or an empress here. Okay. They feel like you were that B or that dude, right? You have a lot going for yourself. And I don't even feel like you were arrogant with it. I really feel like you met this person where they were at, and you really wanted to see where something could, grow with them. And I just feel like this person is holding on to you guys' energies with the Four of Pentacles, but with the up in clouds and the Ten of Wands here, right? I feel like this is someone that's always tempted, thinking that the grass is greener, or they feel like, if there's distance involved, if they can, get away with having additional options and thinking you're not going to know about it, then they'll do that. But it's almost as if this person, it's the audacity of thinking that they can have an emperor or an empress as just an option, and that you should be okay with that. Like, you should just be okay with them, taking other people out, on dates, or trying to smash other people. I mean, for some of you guys, this person, they got a lot going on here. There's definitely some bad karma that's playing out in somebody's life. Okay, I don't know if it was the dark magic or the manipulation or how they were unfair and unjust to you. Things are not really going in their favor. Maybe someone actually does have legal issues. Maybe someone was trying to hold on to somebody for money, or because, you know, they wanted access to their body because they had a lot of chemistry with someone, right? They have a lot of chemistry with you guys. But I'm really getting the energy that it's like somebody like really might just lose their motherfucking shit if you don't want to like be back together with them. Like, that's what I'm really seeing here. And this is someone that'll swear, like this is someone where in the moment, like they'll present like, oh, I want this, I want that, making you really feel like there's someone that you can trust or depend on. But it's like then they pull the rug from underneath your feet here. For some of you guys, if this is involving like a breaking of a contract, right? Like perhaps you guys getting divorced or something. This person, it's like they don't want to get divorced, but they already, it's like somebody wanting to try to tell you they want to work on something, but they already know good and well that they don't really, like they don't want to just be with one person. They want you to just put up with whatever their BS is. And I'm really getting like somebody is a monster. I don't know if this is like, this could be somebody's like baby dad, baby mom, spouse, ex-spouse, whoever this person is. It's like, it's like they want to fight or they want to argue because somebody wants to disconnect from them. Or they have somebody that wants to argue and wants to fight because they want to like not go back with them again. They don't want to deal with this person again. Someone doesn't, they just don't. And I feel like somebody wants revenge because they feel like they're going to lose financially, or they feel like it was a waste of time, the time, energy, whatever they put into a situation. It's real psycho, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody here, you know, and then it has lost, ghosted, blocked, cut off. Okay, so even if nobody here is married, or if there's a situation where, you know, somebody is just single, I feel like there's somebody that wants to come back around because they miss the color that you brought to their life. I mean, look at how this card, it's like, you know, it's very monotone. I feel like there's a lot of joy, a lot of, you know, vivacity, right? A lot of just love that you guys bring to the different people that come into contact with you, and somebody misses feeling alive, right? They miss feeling that around you guys. They definitely could miss your smile. They could miss your laugh. They could miss, you know, being joyful with you. If they went in another direction, it's hell on earth. They're trying to get the fuck away from that person. Or maybe this is someone that tried to come back to them and they're like trying to hide from this person or get the hell away from this person. Put it where it goes here. Maybe somebody wants to tell you about this. I do feel though, it's like somebody, if they're, it's like somebody getting divorced for some of you, or it's like them not wanting to revisit a past situation. But I feel like someone needs additional healing, because I feel like somebody is really dealing with someone, and it's like even if they're done with Karmisha or Kwan, it could be something about their lifestyle, right? Where they really just love having the attention from multiple different people. I feel like somebody is very tempted here, and I feel like they are selfish in the way that they feel like, and I understand it. I love independence. I mean, I love being by myself. I spend a lot of time by myself. I have strong Aries and Aquarius placements, and I truly feel like a lot of the self-development that we do and the character development that we do is when we are, you know, when we take those periods of time where we can be secluded and truly sit with ourselves, right? And not only that, you know, I enjoy my own company, right? It is what it is. But I feel like for some of you guys, this is the energy where, like, there's nothing wrong with independence, but this is the type of energy where it's like somebody likes the idea of being partnered together with someone, but then they start feeling like, okay, well, you know, does that mean that I can't do my own thing? Or, you know, maybe they give into lust or temptation, or they're just always looking for some type of, you know, ideal match. Or for others of you guys, it's just like someone is a perro, like they just want to sleep around with different energies. And I feel like they're really great at getting people to emotionally invest in them. But as far as the follow through, like this is someone that where, you know, they'll be hot on your ass, a lot of kind of love bombing energy I'm picking up on. But then what they do is they start making it seem like, you know, you just wanting, you know, consistency, or, you know, there to be a progression within the connection, right? Like that is a burden. So this is someone that it's like maybe they're a perfectionist, or they have high expectations for themselves. They put unnecessary burdens on themselves, but it's like they also carry that over into their love life. So I don't know. I just feel like a lot of you guys here, it's up to you whether or not you deal with somebody again. Because like I said, maybe this is a situation where they're dealing with someone like that and they're not wanting to, you know, go back and revisit whatever this connection is with this other person. But for some of you guys, this is somebody that really wants revenge, or they want to fight, or they're mad because they feel like they wasted their time or their money or their energy or their love in a situation. And it's like they don't really want to let it go. But I feel like even if somebody had you guys back, this is someone that, you know, they still like to entertain other energies, right? That's what I'm seeing. Like they still want to, you know, hook up with different people, or just maybe blow their money on different addictions or some type of party lifestyle that they have for some of you. And if it's not a party lifestyle, this is somebody that, you know, it's like they want to make it seem like, y'all, I feel like this is somebody truly that really needs to heal and work on themselves. I don't feel like this person needs to be with anybody, to be honest with you. Like for a while, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like this is someone that needs to get their shit together. Because one minute they want to be with somebody, and then the next minute, you know, they're out there acting like they want to be, you know, for everybody, or for anybody that they feel is going to, you know, fit whatever their criteria is at the moment. And honestly, it's a lot of confusion. And we know the devil is the author of confusion. So I can understand why you guys are at this energy where you're just like, that's a no, right? And now this person is watching you guys in some type of way, and they're romanticizing you, and they're missing you, and they're thinking about what they could have had. But for some of you guys, maybe this is a situation where someone made you feel like they were going to get a divorce and just be faithful to you. I feel like this person, even if they get a divorce, yeah, they might love you, but this is somebody that still wants to hold on to other options. Like with the Two of Pentacles, that's what they want to do. They are very focused on their career, but I still like they still have their foot in many other different situations, or that's what they plan on doing. So I feel like this is just the divine really letting you guys see that don't let somebody blow smoke up your ass. Like, don't let somebody manipulate you into thinking that you have something solid, because in reality, this person with the Four of Pentacles, it's like they are a blessing blocker. This is somebody that wants to hold on to you, but then they also hold back. You know, they have other different things going on. But they feel they have an unfinished cycle with you guys. But yeah, for some of you guys, they want to keep you in a lower timeline, and that's a hell no. Like, this person is not really spiritually ascending to a higher level. It doesn't matter how great they're doing within their career or how focused they are on material things. I feel like for some of you guys here, this is someone that they still need to go through a spiritual awakening, because they're too wrapped up in thinking that, you know, sex and money and power and whatever the fuck it is that they're interested in, you know, lust and greed and looking a certain way and, you know, having this and having that, is the way to go. And that's a no, right? I mean, in spirituality 101, that's someone that's wrapped up in the 3D. They care a lot about, you know, their family's opinions and, you know, their community's opinions for some of you, or the world's opinions if they're in the spotlight. But this is someone that, you know, they treat relationships as very transactional. Or this is someone that feels like if they can get away with some type of manipulation, or, you know, just treating you as an option, even though clearly we have the Empress and we have the Emperor on the board, that's not what you deserve, of course, right? But it's like if they can get away with it, they'll do it. And for some of you, it's multiple different energies that I'm picking up on. I just don't feel like some of these options are up to par. So I do, in fact, feel like there is healing and there's new love that's going to be coming in for you guys. But I feel like for right now with the moon card, you know, the moon is a very beautiful energy, right? But it also talks about things that are beneath the surface. It could talk about fears. It could talk about, you know, maternal wounds. It can talk about, you know, things that are being done in the dark. And I feel like there's something here where someone needs to, I'm hearing graduate, like it's time for them to level up, right? And this could even be the energy of someone picking someone just because they feel like they look good, or just because they have money, or just because they feel like they can go brag, you know, to their boys or their girls about, you know, who it is they've been messing with or what they've been doing. It's just real superficial energy. Or this could even be someone that's, you know, really trying to tell you guys everything that they feel like you'd want to hear, making you feel like, you know, they're going to get a divorce, they're in love with you, you know, maybe they want to, you know, get reconnected with you, have growth and expansion with you. But the Two of Pentacles, it shows they're really not sure. They're really not sure. And if somebody is really not sure about you, even if they do love you, but it's like they can't ground that love. Okay, for some of you, it's their environment. For others of you, it's the fact that they get caught up into their own mind. For some of you, it has to do with the fact that there could be something shady that they've been involved in. Maybe they made some bad investments or gambling or something that they did here. And it's like they just keep, I don't know if someone plays like the slot, like the different, well, of course, you know, there's slot machines, but like, I don't know. I was seeing somebody like with scratch offs. Like, you know, like getting a whole bunch of scratch offs. Like for some of you guys, it's like they like that adrenaline rush, that high and that low, right? And typically, you know, those of us that have any type of addictions, right, even if it's just like, you know, forms of, you know, tobacco or whatever it is, I feel like for some of you guys, it's to the extreme where it's like they like the thrill of the chase, right? Or they like the thrill of the highs and the lows. And I feel like you guys are, you know, you're really in a balanced, stable energy, and you just don't want somebody, you know, trying to treat you like a yo-yo, and then all of a sudden, you know, your emotions are going up and down with theirs, and then they might even have the nerve to look at you and make it seem like, you know, you're dramatic, or like you are, you know, overreacting. But in reality, you're just responding to, their, you know, their misleading behavior or their inconsistent behavior. So this is someone that still needs to take a look at themselves, right? They still have a ways to go. And I feel like there is someone that is either mad, maybe that somebody is not marrying them, or mad that someone is divorcing them or doesn't want to get back with them, or somebody is just mad that, you know, they can't just use somebody. For others of you, it's like a control thing. I feel like there's somebody here that has blown through money, whether it is small or as large amounts. Maybe they spend it on hoes, or they spend it on gambling, or they spend it on addictions. For some of you guys, there's something about illegal money or money laundering, or just dirty transfers, or that has to do with someone else in their energy. Maybe that's another reason why maybe they don't want to deal with this third party anymore. But I feel like somebody definitely could be at risk of doing time. And it has to do with their bad investments here, or something that they've done with money, or something that somebody around them, maybe even a group of people, were involved in. So I do feel someone has a lot of secrets here. For some of you guys, this could even be like some form of trafficking as well, right? Things that happen at night, or behind, not just at night, but like behind the scenes. Some of you could involve drugs. Others of you could involve humans, humans, you know what I'm saying? Like children, like, I don't know, or just people in general. Like there's somebody over here that's what happens when you have people that, you know, are tempted and will do anything for money. Eventually, like this is where it'll end up. Or for others of you, it could be the fact that, you know, somebody sacrificed maybe love because they just wanted to be partnered together with someone that they knew was just using them for money, but maybe that person they felt was good in bed or a good look. So I feel like it's God really just trying to help people to look deeper, right? Look deeper and really just break these superficial strongholds that the devil has on people. because they're allowing that gateway in. I feel like this is somebody, regardless of their age, where they really just need to emotionally mature. And I feel like they're just not matching you guys' emotional depth here, because all I'm seeing is the Ace of Cups, right? And we have, let's see what else we have here. We have the Moon. Yeah, we have someone could be trying to emotionally manipulate somebody. Okay, for some of you, this could have to do, if it's not divorce, it could have to do with like child custody or something of that sort here. I really feel like somebody just has a lot of different, whatever type of manipulation or dark magic somebody has been doing, I feel like it's coming to light here. It's like somebody wanting to manipulate somebody to come to stay with them or to come back to them. But with the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, somebody already knows the truth. And I feel like with somebody just continuing to heal, like I feel like they're already, maybe you guys already have another Emperor or Empress that's in your energy, that's either waiting for communication, or that is in fact communicating with you, or that you're with, or this is what's coming in. And I feel like this is the divine saying that it's like when you cut out, right, people that are just wasting your time or holding on to your energy or holding back from you and restricting the flow of energy, that carries over into other areas of your life. That's why you don't ever want to be in a situation where, somebody is trying to have you feeling stuck or stagnant, because that affects everything. That even affects money flow, right? So yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Pentacles here. I feel like you guys are very self-sufficient. I feel like you guys could be, for some of you guys, there's, you've spent a lot of time on your education. For others of you, you've just really spent a lot of time on your work, your craft, whatever it is. And there's a lot of blessings that are coming in for you. And I feel like when you did give your love, to somebody, they weren't interested. I feel like they were too busy looking at these other options that they had out here. Or for some of you guys, shit, maybe they went off and they married a copycat or a doppelganger or somebody else that they thought, that would just allow them to do their thing with the Three of Cups. Or they wanted to go date around and be non-committal. Like whatever it is, the way that somebody went about something, I feel the angels are not in agreement with. Because they go to and fro and they see everything. And I definitely feel like you guys feel like somebody really truly just manipulated you to, I don't know, like either get money from you or get in your pants or really make you think they were done with another situation. It's like somebody that was trying to bind themselves to you guys. And I feel like for whatever type of dark magic somebody has been doing, it's like, yeah, there are in fact karmic consequences here for this person if they were doing dark magic. For black magic and magician, for some of you, they clearly were. Maybe somebody was trying to do magic to make somebody stay with them, right? To stay in some type of marriage or contract with them, or, or to, for things to go in their favor in the legal system. Maybe they were trying to do dark magic on different people in the legal profession, right? To try to have something go in their way as far as court goes. That's for some of you guys, but for others of you, I feel like whoever was truly just, you guys are master alchemists. Okay, you guys transmute a lot of negative energy. So I do feel like there's been a huge backfire here. There's Archangel Michael and his sword, yes, but I feel like what was happening here is these people that really just were playing on your emotions or wasting your time. It's like there's somebody here. I feel like for some of you, it's the fact that somebody knew that they just wanted to be single and do their thing from the get-go, but I feel like they said whatever it is that they had to say, or they felt they needed to say, because it's like they just wanted to be in your energy, or they wanted to get something from you. And that's why they're going through bad karma, right? For others of you, I mean, somebody really was just a monster. Like they really were, like for some of you, physically abusive. This is somebody that could have been very narcissistic. It was just their way or the highway. For others of you, it's just the fact that somebody here, they just, one minute they want to be single, the next minute they want to be in a connection. And I really feel like if there was a contract, especially if it was a marriage contract, somebody was not really taking that very seriously at all. So we have the Ten of Wands here, and we have the Up in Clouds and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like somebody doesn't want you guys dating someone else, or they don't want you giving to someone else here. Right? Or maybe somebody is paying for different legal fees, or, different things involving some type of I don't know, charges, cases, whatever it is. But I feel like you guys are done with situations where you feel like you're the one putting in all the work, and the other person, you know, you're being consistent, right? You're being available. You're making time within your schedule. Whatever it is that you're doing, right? You're showing up when needed. You're being emotionally supportive and not receiving that in return. And I feel like if somebody feels like you know, truly caring about another person and being consistent and being emotionally supportive and being, you know, loving or caring is too much for them, then I don't feel like they need to be dating, or they definitely don't need no ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need to be throwing it back and putting it down, and they don't, or they don't need your money to begin with. You know what I'm saying? They don't need your time, your love, your energy, your anything. If they feel like, you know, just being, I would say, a mature human being, it doesn't take much to truly care about somebody and show it in your efforts. If they feel like that's too much, then maybe they just do need to be alone and not, you know, put themselves out there where they're manipulating people. But I feel like whatever the situation is here, it's backfiring on somebody in a huge way. I mean, the Ten of Wands and the Justice, this is somebody's spiritual team whooping somebody's ass right now. Or for some of you, this could have been a group, or somebody was like, was extorting or trying to steal money from somebody, or whatever the hell it was they were doing. Like, I feel like all that's being found out. Yeah, I kid you not. Didn't I say, like, it's the fact that there's somebody here with, it talks about excess, right? Someone is just never happy with what it is that God gives them. They always feel like, but what about this, or what about that, or it's just too much to, you know, deal with another person and to deal with their, you know, with what comes with, you know, dating and this and this and this and that. And this could be somebody that's in a full-on marriage acting like this, or this might be somebody that you were dating or connected with. Or there could be someone here, maybe they're not even handling their responsibilities in regards to actually spending time with their children. If this is involving, like, you know, children and things like that, right? Maybe for some of you, maybe they're not supporting financially, or if they are supporting financially, maybe, you know, they could be giving more, but maybe they're giving it also to other things or to other obligations that they have. Or for others of you, maybe they're blowing through their things. Or for some of you, it could just be the fact that I feel like someone is missing the point that, you know, especially when it comes, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I see it in this energy. It's like kids want you to be present, right? It's great if you send in money to help take care of things, but I feel like somebody needs to you know, we all can work on that, right? Being more present, you know, in whatever ways that we can, if we have children in their lives. Because I do feel like there is someone here where, I don't know, maybe someone is off working or they're off doing their thing, but I feel like they're making time for other activities. So they really should be, you know, communicating with their children more. There's that. So with the Two of Pentacles, it's like, you know, it's like the devil on one shoulder and it's like the angel on the other shoulder about what somebody wants to do. And I feel like there's somebody here with the Hermit card. It's almost as if somebody was like really just trying to mask themselves into whatever it is they thought that you guys wanted, just so that they could have you in some type of connection. But it's like they either planned on juggling you or draining you here. I do feel like somebody is losing a lot in a karmic connection, or because they're just the way that they're using their energy. If somebody was trying to block you guys' finances, I do in fact feel like it's backfired. Because if you look, it's the devil that only has the Two of Pentacles right here. I feel like someone really needs to have stronger boundaries when they're being faced with temptation, whether it's someone trying to present them with like a deal that looks too good to be true, even though they know it's shady, or whether it has to do with, you know, them being tempted when they already have somebody that truly loves or cares about them, and them being, you know, allowing themselves to be tempted in another direction. For some of you guys, this could even talk about someone having like an sex addiction or like a PORN addiction as well. But I do feel like there is some type of manipulation that's happening between some type of exchange here. And that's the truth. And I do feel like with the Hermit card, it's like there's somebody that is going within and they're being forced to look at, you know, their past behavior, which is a great thing for everyone to do, right? Like, we hold ourselves accountable. Like, we look back and we be like, you know, like, yeah, I shouldn't have, you know, popped off like that. Or, you know, maybe what I said was too harsh. Or, you know, shit, I got Aries in my chart. So a lot of it kind of stems back to my mouth. Man, I be having people mad as hell. You know, and I shouldn't be laughing because, you know, I be saying some fucked up shit sometimes. But it be the truth, though. But it's like, did I have to deliver it that way? You know? So anyways, there is somebody that's really obsessing about what it is that they want to do in a situation. It's like they want you to be a part of their life. They could feel like you have somebody else. And for some of you, you do. Or they're already in your energy, right? Okay, this person is a match for you, or you know of them, but things have not fully grounded, whatever it is. Or it could be someone brand new that you're going to meet. Shit, whatever it is here, it's like there is somebody that, for some of you guys, there's like a, y'all, I'm not even going to get into it. So this is what somebody is thinking about. They want to come back around. They don't know if you're going to accept what they have to say. For some of you guys, you have somebody else that just wants to come towards you in general. They want to grow something with you. They got somebody crazy as hell holding on to their energy. Okay. The 4 and the 5 of Cups is like somebody could be grieving you guys, or the way a situation happened, or there could be like the blame game going on. But yeah, so I feel like right now the divine is saying, like, you know, this is a time to really just be watching people's actions, and inaction is an action, right? Indecision is in fact a decision. And you know, you guys not settling, not taking dirty offers, and just really knowing your worth, I feel, is knowing what you deserve. You know, you deserve somebody that should, you know, I mean, shit, like somebody over here trying to treat y'all. I don't like this energy. Like this 6 of Pentacles energy is like somebody just trying to treat y'all like you guys are irreplaceable. You're not just somebody that y'all are like the secret sauce. You see what I'm saying? And somebody want to try to treat y'all like y'all ketchup or some shit. Or I don't know, maybe they was dealing with somebody like that. Y'all, I don't know what's up with these analogies, but you know what I'm saying? It's like you guys are original art pieces, right? You're an original art painting, and somebody wants to treat you like you're a printed Thomas Kincaid, you know, just generic print out. Like somebody here, I feel like they was doing that in the past, but they know the truth now. So for some of you, that's maybe why they want to sing another tune to try to come towards you, because now they're recognizing your value. But it's like, do you really want somebody back that just fumbled y'all that way? And for some of y'all, really broke your heart too? Hell no. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope it helped. Put me some hearts down below. But I do feel like this is what you guys have coming in. Okay. Or some of you guys, you could have somebody that loves you for the past few months or so that you've been dealing with over the past few months. Or for some of you, this is what you're going to be having in the future if you're not seeing it right now with anybody. Okay. Whether it is a reunion or a union, though, I feel like, yeah, it's almost as if somebody was really blinded by the devil. Like they really just lost a great thing. Like I can really see that here. Anyways, that's what I have for you guys. Put me some champagne glasses down below. I do see have the Emperor and the Empress here. That is definitely a positive sign when it comes to your finances. So put me some money bags down below. Love you guys. Namaste.